And Knuckles goes sailing to the outside. Back in Dangerland are these four. And Aki just connected with the steel there off of that shot. And, oh, Mandy, speaking of clashing with metal, just met the steel post on the outside supporting the ring ropes. And the ring itself, of course. Knuckles back in the ring. We're back where you can actually win the match. Outside you can do the damage, but only on the inside can you get the win. That's the important factor you've got to take into this match. But the more damage you do outside, the more eligible, I guess, you ought to be pinned on the inside. And Knuckles is in the right place to do that. Oh, reversal of the Irish whip. Mandy got involved though. And now Metal. Oh, big clothesline by Knuckles, I should say. Metal Knuckles picking up the least amount of votes here tonight. Not a big shock. But certainly for Mario and Sonic, I thought would get higher up in the voting and maybe would be in this match themselves, but maybe not so. But then again, it's not up to me. It's up to you people. And that's what you wanted, and that's what you get. Wait a minute. Aki getting a choke slam for his troubles. Oh, Knuckles going for a pin on Mandy, feeling that she's the weak link, and he'd be right. Oh no, wait a minute. Everyone's down, but Knuckles does not want to get tombstoned at this point in time. Here in the early going to this match. Look out. Ooh. Again, Metal Sonic, knowing what he's doing, taking Knuckles to the outside and using this steel structure as part of a weapon, clashing Knuckles against the wall there of the steel, the cold steel that doesn't give a damn about Knuckles' condition. Aki though, squaring Mandy in the center of the ring, perhaps looking for a tree stump. Not to be though yet, says Mandy with a hammerlock. Metal Sonic, oh man, I think that broke the wall there. Knuckles just threw him with such velocity that Metal, I guess that's the only way you can break out of this thing, by using Metal's body as a battering ram. Now with the combatants back on the outside with a wall missing. Things are going to get ugly in this match, and ugly in a hurry if they haven't already. Ooh, excuse me. If anyone heard that, excuse me. That was pretty quiet. There you go. That's what I get from drinking too much before the show. Here we go. Oh, Knuckles with a... Oh, sick shot with that crotch. That's what Hell in a Cell was all... Wait a minute. Those two were going to team up and do a double team choke slam on a champion. I guess they had a... Well, if the three of the combatants that are challenging for the title have something in common, it's that they all want to be world champion here tonight. Especially Metal Sonic, who's going for a choke slam on the outside. Oh! A vicious shot there. That's going to take Knuckles right out of his game plan. And again, ooh, being shoved into that steel wall of the cell. Oh! Aki with a powerbomb inside the ring. That falling star again and taking all the wind out of Mandy. And again, he goes to follow up on the outside and gets a load of steel from the cell from Metal. As if Metal wasn't heavy enough with all the metal that's on him, he's got to use the cell as well. Like a tag team partner. Watch out. Oh, almost went into the ring post, did Knuckles. Just barely missed it, the connection. Mandy being chucked out the way. These guys thinks he's nobody and shouldn't deserve to be in this match. Knuckles takes her down and gives her a quick for good measure. And then follows up by giving Metal Sonic a huge clothesline, knocking him right off his feet up there. It's hard to tell, with the word Knuckles and special flashing like nuts. Knuckles crashes into the barricade on the outside. That's a different type of collision. Wait a minute, where's those two going? Oh, Metal tried to dive into Knuckles. Look out! Ooh. Big elbow shot to the shoulder of Metal Sonic. He was definitely 100% motivated into this match. That's what he wanted. He wanted into this match. He didn't particularly demand to be in this match, but he knew that if he'd be voted in, he'd be ready to take the world title away. That would be historic in itself. Metal Sonic winning the title here and holding on to Money in the Bank at the same time. Don't forget, he's a holder too. But wait a minute. Oh! I should have been talking about the fact that Metal was climbing up the cell and he did a suicide dive straight into Aki. And did Metal break the wall again? That whole wall is just missing. And now Metal, man, I told you, he's perfectly apt for Hell in a Cell because he's absolutely crazy for it. You have to be pretty crazy to compete in one of these. And Metal Sonic is there. And now the others are coming up to follow. I don't like the look of this. Eggman might not be enjoying this sight in the back, wherever he is at. Celebrating with Luigi, no doubt. At least they got a YouTube title, but in a minute they might have a broken body in Mandy if she ends up falling off this cell, because any one of these guys have the potential to take a terrible fall here. We've had some really bad memories up on the top of the cell here. And now we've got all 4 combatants fighting for the first time ever, I think. All 4 combatants ever on top of the Hell in a Cell. Look out. Oh, in the history of Hell in a Cell complete, we've never had 4 competitors compete on the top. I don't think. Oh, Aki, they've got to be very careful up there. It's moves like that can break the ceiling off. If you can break through the walls, you can break through the ceiling. It's made of exactly the same stuff. And there's a terrible fall waiting for those lot. Excuse me. Who knows what's going to happen next? Uh-oh, Knuckles looking for an F5! Oh, and almost landed on top of Metal there. Didn't get it. He moved out the way quickly, saw it coming. Oh no, Aki almost took a tumble there. There's no announce table, luckily, because we're over here in the announce pit for this one. But still, that's just concrete floor. I don't know what's worse. Just the fall in itself is bad enough. Oh, Mandy might be taking a tumble. Maybe not. Aki turns the dissension on Metal, who reverses the punch. Knuckles is very apt at punching. He knows how to block them and how to deliver them. Gotta give him that. But Knuckles has been learning a few more tricks up his sleeve since winning the title and keeping it successfully around his waist. Ooh. Big shot again to Metal Sonic, who seems to be able to be taking the punishment thus far in this main event for ASIF, where the fans get interactive, and boy, if they ever got interactive here. This is definitely probably their dream match they're watching right now. All competing on top of the ceiling of the Hell in a Cell. They always say Hell in a Cell, but usually it goes other places than that, unless you're watching the WWE. Whoa! Metal almost fell off the top there, losing his balance on the outside. And now Mandy's wearing down Mandy. Aki's wearing down Mandy. How can Mandy wear down Mandy with it? I don't know. She's lingering too much in my head. And Metal Sonic just delivered a tombstone on the top. If Aki would have done that maneuver in the ring, he would have won and beaten Mandy there, because he was fading at that sleeper hold. Look out! Oh, Knuckles again, just bringing him with taking him with what brought him to the dance. It was a big fist of his. Oh no, Mandy with a mind melder. This is bad. And ooh, and I believe he's been melted, which means he's pretty mobile. That's an effective but cheating method by Mandy. Isolate one of the players, use that mind melter, and then they're unable to move. Until you do that. Knuckles takes a few shots, unable to block it from Mandy, who's now following up on Aki. Meanwhile, Metal Sonic launching Knuckles over. Ooh, almost off the ceiling again. Almost off the roof. Down to the floor. We don't want to see that happen at any time soon. Or maybe we do. I don't know what kind of sick people are watching this. I'm not that sick. I enjoy that kind of stuff, but you got to worry about these guys' careers in the long run. This is a career-shortening match, to say the very least. And Knuckles, look at the strength, picking him up by the neck. This is all taking place on top of the cell, by the way, I'd like to point out. The weirdness of this match, but that's the phenomenalness of it. And none of these have yet to fall. Oh! Nice double team there on Mandy. Bad time she got that. Big clothesline from Aki. As Knuckles held her in place. Would have been better, perhaps, maybe if Knuckles had did that instead. Never mind. Metal Sonic almost took another tumble off the ceiling. I'm surprised all these are still up here with the carnage they're dishing out on each other. Their resiliency of pain has got to be really questioned here. And now Metal seems to have turned his attention on Mandy here. Uh-oh. Tombstone Power Driver coming up. Oh, right on that beam there. On top of the roof. Aki with Knuckles, who just delivered a huge clothesline again. Again, knocking Aki for another loop. The wild card is out. Knuckles, with a hammerlock now. Wearing down on Metal Sonic, if he can do that. But perhaps not. Aki invades with a drop kick. Man, one of these have got to fall off sooner or later. It's just a case of when and where. It's sudden death up there. Literally. Look out, look at this stalling suplex. I could break the roof. Ooh. It didn't though, but it sure did connect. And again, Knuckles measuring. Is probably the worst adversary he could face in this match. He's probably not too worried about Mandy and shouldn't be too worried about Aki, but then again maybe he should. Aki is very unpredictable in his technique and method. Going for another drop kick. Mandy back to her feet. And now Metal's being helped up by his feet. Oh my good God! What happened there? I think the weight of them all just collapsed the thing and three of the combatants, and luckily for the champion, he did not suffer the fall here. And now he may be looking for that opportunity. That's what he needs. Wait a minute, Mandy somehow back to her feet and is Aki. But Metal seems to be down and out. He took the worst of that. I think they gave him a back body drop. That's what made it churn out. He's the one that took the worst fall. But ooh. Aki with another falling star powerbomb. Mandy hopefully will be a falling star, not a rising one. Aki being tortured now on the outside, courtesy of Metal Sonic, and Knuckles needs to think about regaining some stamina here in this match. He's been doing a lot of effort and force to try and retain his title here in this ugly, nasty environment that the fans have put him in. But then again, he accepts it. That's what he wanted. This is what he's getting. He's getting that challenge. Like I said, this is one hell of a challenge. Wait a minute, Mandy. Oh. He almost did another mind melt on Knuckles there. But he countered. Oh. Aki. He got straight back up from that. Not being phased by Mandy. Wait a minute. Oh. Mandy was looking pump handle slam. But now Aki's going to turn the tables and deliver a tree stump. We do get some weird finishing names, don't we, here, ladies and gentlemen? But it's not the name, it's how effective it is, and it is very effective maneuver. It's won Aki a lot of battles in the past. Can it win him here tonight and win the big one? It'd be amazing to see the wildcard walk out of here each one world title better. Representing the company with it. And Knuckles still having trouble regaining his stamina here, while Metal just seems to be picking apart Aki here. And was going for the old school, but Mandy intervened on that one. There were a few unhappy faces there. Aki may be closing in on Knuckles now. He's weakened, he's got no stamina, he needs to find a place to recover it, and recover it well, because otherwise he's not going to be able to retain his title here tonight. And Mandy, she can't even lift him up. What kind of champion's that? Metal Sonic being taken to the outside. Aki reversed that Irish whip and sent Metal sailing over the top rope. Look out. Oh, big shot by Aki, and again, looking for a falling star. Oh!